Welcome back, and in this little episode I want to dispel one of the myths that everyone surrounds with rum. So one of the things that people always talk about is white, gold, dark rum. Here's the thing, is that it doesn't really make sense, right? So we wouldn't ever say that with whiskey. We wouldn't say this is gold whiskey or dark whiskey or whatever, because in terms of flavor profile or production style or whatever, you could have so many different variances just within that one color frame. So what I want to do with this is look at, first of all, within rum, where does this color come from? Okay, and the answer is quite simple. It either comes from barrel aging or a combination of barrel aging and a little bit of color addition, which is used for color consistency. So it's not like we're really coloring the rum, but it's more that we're adding a bit of burnt sugar to help create a consistent color with the rum. So burnt sugar is obviously going to make things a little bit darker. So if we look at this, everyone always thinks that aging equals better, or aging equals more flavor, or whatever it might be. Aging is simply that, it's just aging. So the longer you put something on a barrel for, the more it's gonna taste like a barrel. Okay, so it may sound quite simplistic, but that's true. And barrel aging, it has a great place. It's something that can help soften rums. It's something that can help add these beautiful spicy notes to rums, but it is also gonna add a bit of color. Don't think that the color of the rum that is achieved through barrel aging equals quality. Okay, so a lot of people think that the darker the rum, the better the rum. It's not true. It's a common misconception. So and especially let's look at flavor for a second, flavor intensity. So if we look at the rums that we have on this table here right now, we've got two that people would obviously refer to as being white rums. We've got this one in the middle that people would refer to as being a gold rum normally. And then we got these two that people would refer to as being a dark rum or dark rums. And again, if you talk to the average person, the misconception is that that means this is the best quality, followed by that, and then of course this. But let's just look at flavor for a second, okay? Where is flavor in a rum? So to start off with, it's going to come down to fermentation and distillation. We're going to get into that in a few other videos, but for now, that's where our flavor is generally made. If you look at that, then we've got alcohol percentage, which is so relevant, okay? So the higher alcohol percentage, the more of that flavor you're putting into your finished product. So if you look at this is a Worthy Park from Jamaica. It is 63% alcohol. Jamaica is known for its big, funky, punchy styles of rum. And that's exactly what this is. So you take that style of rum and you put it at 63%, and it is a mind blower. It really knocks your socks off in terms of flavor. Delicious, okay? If we then come down to these two over here, we've got two 12-year-old rums. So let's look at them in these glasses. Look at that. The difference in the color between these two is pretty huge. Does that mean that this one is better than that one? No, it doesn't. It simply means that the way they've been aged, because that color is coming from aging, the way they've been aged is different to the way that, say, this one has been aged, or any other rum that you might find. It's not a quality statement. It's literally just down to a production style, a production preference. So bear in mind then, when you're picking a rum, don't worry about the color. Get out of your mind that color equals quality or color equals more flavor. It really genuinely does not. All it means is that it's been on a barrel. That type of barrel could have been toasted a bit longer. There could have been something like Pedro Jimenez sherry in the barrel beforehand, which has given it more color. There could be a whole range of things. They could also add something called E150A, which is that burnt sugar, which is just there to help regulate color in rum. Coming back to, don't worry about the color of a rum. Rather go in, look at where it comes from, look at how it's been made. Go into your favorite rum bar and talk to the bartender and get them to talk you through the style of rum you might like based on what you're gonna taste rather than how it looks. All right, so here's another session from us. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Cheers.